And folks, good evening. This is Matthew Thomas with you again here at Annandale High School Stadium. We have another beautiful new turf field. We're excited to be with you tonight, folks. We couldn't be more excited to be with you tonight, folks. Absolutely beautiful night, about 79 degrees here at the start of the game. Should be an interesting match for you tonight. We have an Alexandria United team that's been middle of the table the last few seasons, trying to work their way up. Last game of last season, they needed to win by 7 in order to advance to the playoffs, so they were close. Against the CESENA team that is just coming up from Division 1 up to the Premier Division here in UPSL. They're finding it pretty tough going to start the season. A couple losses totaling 19 to 1, excuse me, at this point. But a team that they believe has some talent and has the ability to make some things happen. They would tell you that this is a game that they think that they can make a pretty good showing on. So we're going to see what they have to offer tonight. But I think we're in for a decent match. I think the first 30 is going to really tell us a lot. Last week it was a cold night, and I think CESENA with only 1 or 2 subs, it got to be a tough evening. So much better weather tonight. And again, you could see the beautiful brand new turf field put in this summer. What we found is that tends to have a little bit more play to it, a little bit more life. Ball tends to be a little bouncier, so we'll see what that looks like and see how that plays out. Folks, we're going to introduce our referee crew for you tonight. As you're seeing the coin toss here. So we have young referee Zach M. Zach was Youth Referee of the Year, which you have to be 18 or younger in order to qualify for, just 2 years ago. And here he is doing UPSL centers. Has really worked his way up, has a strong reputation here in the area. On the team side, AR1 is Brian N., who you have seen repeatedly on our broadcast. Seasoned referee Jim M. will be over here on our side. And Audrey A., double A, has the unenviable task of standing between the coaches and taking all the complaining. The CESENA coach is a very passionate Italian, having been or being the son of one of those. That is a duplicate of terms. He gets excited, the nicest of guys, but in the heat of the moment, he will give her a run for her money. But if you have followed her career at all, you know that she is really up and coming as well, does a fantastic job, and will more than hold her own over there. Folks, we are just about set to go. And folks, we are off and running tonight. right, folks, we are with you and rock and rolling. So you have Alexandria United in the all white, playing right to left. CESENA here in the dark blue, all blue. Alexandria looking to play through here quickly. Yeah. No, I fixed it. Yeah, shit. Let me know, it should be good. Early possession here, and I apologize. A couple things going on technically. We are back with you. I should have a good view. Alexandria United early on with the possession. CESENA is able to usher that out. Folks, I hope you can just kind of from the view just see what an absolutely perfect night it is for soccer. Just a slight breeze, a chill in the air. As a player, a day you feel like you can run all day, all night. A nice new turf field that's going to be nice even underneath, giving the players and a little bit of extra spring, a little bit easier. Oh, great ball through. The flag stays down. United trying to get the cross into the middle, and it is banged out. What an excellent ball that was down the line. Go ahead and quote our friend Alfred here on DMV Sports. It was a delicious ball. Sounds much better with his accent, but we still love the term. Ball played in. Oh, they went short. Got a great touch. That ball looked like it was going on frame near post. Really seemed to catch CESENA off guard with the ball, the corner kick on the ground, played low, another low cross. You gotta see Alexandria United's plan here. They're looking to get balls in the middle. They're looking to hit them quickly before CESENA is completely setting, and they're looking to drive them low and just get a deflection, a touch, a volley as you'd have it on the goal. So we'll see how that plays out, but two chances to cross, two quick, low, hard-driven crosses. Those of you that love the soccer world, you know that there's about 3 or 4 options on a cross. Go high, go low, go driven, go floated, bending in, bending out. Some prefer to wait and play it, others prefer to play quickly. We're seeing the short, quick, and again on the ground. Those balls are just coming a foot or so from being connected, and at that point, a shot would be major damage. Ball played across. Oh, from our angle up here, it looked like that might find the corner of the net. I think it went out a little safer than it looked at first. Thankfully, we are high here in the bleachers with no obstructions. Just a small smattering of crowd tonight, mostly on the other side. Few over here with us. Giveaway there by United. CESENA, a little different than we saw last week. A little bit more patient, a little bit more willing to play possession. I think that's a sign that they feel a little bit more comfortable tonight. And against Arlington, who just plays an absolutely high, unbearable press. They had no time to work. Seemingly would go 20-30 minutes without crossing over midfield, CESENA was. And tonight, they seem to think and feel like they've got more space. Great long ball down the other flank. We tried it down the right flank. Oh, excellent sliding tackle there by CESENA. However, the flag did go up, as you can see here. So that's going to be an offside. The ref is telling them to bring it in, and it's not a throw. Playing that ball across in the middle, finds his man uncontested. Really nice ball, put it right on his head. Unfortunately, the second ball did not work as well. United just kind of banging it around, looking for their space. Looking forward to see what opens. Nice slotted little through ball. They are asking questions of the CESENA defense. We'll see if the answers keep coming. Again, this is a CESENA team that's given up almost 20 goals this season. You have to believe that if they give up a couple early, they're going to kind of get the feeling of here we go again. But if they can get the halftime in a 1-goal game or a tied game, they're going to feel pretty good. That ball goes wanting to the side. And it was touched, was deflected, so we will have a corner kick coming now. So let's see what they do here, folks. From the other side, they played quick, they played low and hard to a runner coming in near post. All right, now they're playing a short ball, playing it back across. Now they look for that ball a little higher, headed out, but not all the way out. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Two gentlemen on this side playing the short game. Oh, maybe forced that just a little bit. Probably still had some touches. Got it deflected. Excellent defending. And now CESENA's into the counterattack. Lost again, and Alexandria is back. Oh, nice bending ball across the middle. Finds his man just a little late. Nice hard challenge. The ref says absolutely not. Goes off for a corner. That might be a ball that he would like to have back and either take a touch forward or try putting that in on a one-touch volley, at least get it on frame and maybe get a deflection. Here we have our short corner again. This time doesn't work as well. Manages to win it back. A few hey-heys. This ref is letting him play a little bit. Ball center, and oh, we have a deflection. Keeper makes a nice save to keep that one out. All right, so it looks like we're gonna see kind of play 3 in that, looking for something different. Nobody's near post. We've got the one run. I think we're going, no, still going. Yeah, they were not on the same page. Nobody was there for that run, but that ball was played as if somebody was. Punt goes all the way through, harmlessly to the backs. However, the ball play to the keeper was not what he was looking for. Keeper has not much of a choice but to just kind of bang it long and hard. Still bouncing around. If we were counting possession, we'd have about 4 seconds with neither. Alexandria won it, but not with much that they could do with it. Got a little bit of a hard touch and sent it down the line and out of bounds. CESENA will tell you this is definitely a little bit of a better start, a little bit more what they wanted. Last week at this time they were down 3 goals already, so tonight they're very much in it. A little bit more of an attacking play for Alexandria United. CESENA hasn't really had a chance yet. The one that went wide. Oh, now here's a good opportunity. Wins the ball in the baseline on the end line. Now officially called the goal line. Sidelines are now touch lines. The 6-yard box is now the goal area, the goal area. The big box is now the penalty area. Terms change yearly. Oh, excellent header and even better save. Ball was played in. That time they did go far post. What's up? No fight for it there. CESENA comes out. Oh, excellent turn. Just gets away from him. CESENA seems to be in a variation of a 5-3-1. So when they get it up front, there's just not a lot of help. Trying to play it a little bit more defensively, a little bit more possession-minded. So Morph's kind of 3-5-1. Oh, ball slotted through to Alexandria. Takes a little bit of an extra touch. CESENA does gather quickly in the back. They absolutely believe in double teams, and you could see it. So players have gotten open on an early touch, but it gets closed quickly. I think Alexandria United is gonna see that. I'm sure their coaches have noticed that. I think the encouragement is gonna be with anywhere between really 3 and 8 players being back for CESENA at any time. Alexandria United is just gonna wanna go a little bit quicker when they get that space in the box, because it's just not gonna be there for very long. Ball slotted through. Oh, fantastic run. Defender got caught napping there for a second and he puts it in. Oh, folks, that was just an absolutely fantastic ball slotted through. Here we go, another ball, almost the same angle, played through, but the flag is up this time. Okay, Alexandria United with the early lead. I'll tell you, although it seems like Captain Obvious here, that's really what they were looking for. But again, against the team that has given up a lot of goals and not scored many early in this season, you don't want to leave them in it. The longer they stay in it, the more they feel like they've got a chance. So Alexandria United is really going to be looking for 1 or 2 more here before half, and even I would say within about the first 30 minutes of play. We're only 13 minutes in at the moment, almost. We're in about the 15th minute. We're 14 minutes in. Our goal there was just an excellent diagonal ball. Defender did not see the runner making the run behind him. Got it. Knew what to do, and as we've been talking about, slotted it quickly, did not wait. Another bending ball comes across. The header, as coaches would say, win the second ball, and that second ball almost went to a United player. Just able to get it out. Great diagonal ball. Again, we seem to be saying the same thing. Volley coming across. Very dramatic, but not successful. Nice little touch there out of the air to maintain possession. We have our general here in the back, just kind of directing things. Tried to play the ball, thought his outside mid was going to be making the run. Not on the same page there. But they're working that out, and I think that's something we're going to see later. Ball over everybody, but out of bounds. Throw in near side, United. Not in any hurry. Resetting all the way back to the keeper. Instead of going across, plays it back to the same side. Looks to be a pretty good decision, lots of space. Nice little touch, down the line. Looking to send the runner through. Just kind of forced it, did not quite get the touch on it that he would have wanted. CESENA making a run down here through the middle. Oh, had they gotten that pass outside, they had guys in the box to serve it to. United back to banging it around the back here a little bit. Really nice skill, nice possession here by the Alexandria back, especially our center back there, 18. Not at all imposed by the pressure, not feeling panic. Trusting his keeper's feet. Different keeper than they had last week. Last week they had a young man that had an opportunity to go play with a team up in Philadelphia. Looks like he took that opportunity. Was a local team heading up there. In the UPSL, one of the rare leagues, few leagues, that you can actually change teams mid-season, and you'll see that. And because so many of these teams are within about a 20-minute drive of Alexandria, 4 or 5 of them located in Alexandria, you see players switching teams. There are players on their second, third, fourth team within the same division in a matter of just a few seasons. Oh, nice little cut on the outside. Look at the serve, plays it back for the serve. Again, a wide open chance for a volley. A little bit of a tough ball, a little bit of an awkward play, but they're getting their chances. Comes all the way back, yet they maintain possession. This is right now, folks, about pass number 11 in a row for the United. Plays it across, deflected. Beautiful ball, nice play defensively. Somebody was waiting right there in the middle for it. Given away at the 30, shot on just a little wide. Those of you that are local folks, you see the Annandale A there signed behind the Annandale Adams. Pretty good program, has produced some Division I players themselves. I'm sure the players here this year are loving this new turf. I'm sure the football players appreciate it too. A whole lot softer landing. All right, CESENA gets possession for a rare time over midfield. Quick throw, flick down the line. Just not quite on the same page yet. Don't think there was a whole lot there, even if he did. Nice little tick-tock passing through the middle. Oh, great outside of the foot flick pass. The referee's gonna say, no way, no thank you to that. CESENA clearly had the ball won. Player falling down from behind, looking for the call. Again, young referee here. And oh, we'll get back to him. Played down the line. Nice little touch. Flag stays down and then deflected out. Starting to say with our referee here, Zach. Young guy, but really pretty seasoned. Very composed. Has an excellent read on the game. Could clearly see there that was not a penalty. I would say at this level, referees are going to want to be 98% sure or more. Ball coming in, that short, quick ball. CESENA seems to be catching on to that now. Plays it up the flank. So often just one option of blue into about 3 or 4 white shirts. Nice little touches. Player went left, ball went right. A little bit better odds here, 2-on-3, beating some players. Could not get by that last one. Again, folks, want to really thank you for joining us. Those that are from out of town, we hope you love the opportunity to get to see loved ones play. There are few areas in the country that have the amount of quality semi-pro soccer that we have here in the DC area. UPSL, a national league with divisions all over the country, has 2 just here in our area. This is the DMV South Division. The DMV North is from Prince George's County, Maryland, on up to about Baltimore. I believe it does nip the bottom part of Pennsylvania. Short corner, cross, deflected. Look for a second that ball could go just about anywhere and maybe go into trouble, but does come out. You see CESENA's low pressure. They're really staying packed in. They're not coming out even 30 yards from goal. Look for a chance to play it in. Oh, an excellent driven ball, just bending away from the near post. At the time that ball was struck, folks, you could count 9 CESENA players in the screen, all about 25 yards or closer to goal. You very much see their plan. So now they spring more to their 3-5-2. Or their 4-5-1, trying to expand a little bit. Nice little shoulder challenge. Oh, slots it through a little hard, a little behind him. United wins the ball. Chance for another strike. Commanders would take that over the bar for 3. Didn't have the leg to go for 60, but hit that from field goal. Short field goal, long extra point range pretty well. Football team in Washington would have liked that last week. Nice win defensively on the head. Little casual on the flick. Not quite what he was hoping for. Excellent touch coming back here. Very, very patient. United uses their keeper well, really trusts his feet, which he's just very good with. Oh, nice ball down the left flank. A little bit of a loose touch, gets it at speed. Oh, we gotta get the call there. We are. Good with. You see that coming across. Oh, nice ball down the left flank. And now he makes the speed cut here. Oh, we got to get the call there. We are. Left that foot back for it. You're going to see it one more time. Oh, nice ball down the left flank. Watch his right foot. Right when he makes the speed cut, leaves it back. Oh, we got to get the call there. Catch it. We are. Clips it and lets it go. We are back to live action here, folks. You can get a good shot. I'm the Alexandria United cameraman there in Penny, ready to go in the game. And yet with the telescope lens on the camera, ref is giving instructions to the goalkeeper, something all refs are encouraged to do at all levels. And here comes our PK for the night. First of the night, stutter, bangs it low left. And we have a goal. It is across the line to give United a 2-0 lead, almost exactly at the 25-minute mark, folks. CESENA team trying to stay together and encourage one another. Got a little frustrated last week with each other, especially as the score got out of hand. It was 9-0 at half for a very good Arlington team. So they're trying to encourage. You're hearing things like, it happens, keep going. So CESENA is still looking for their first true shot on goal. Keeper has not had to make a save yet. They have the one that went a little wide. And not that Alexandria has just been bombarding them. CESENA keeper hasn't had to make many great saves himself, but the possession has certainly favored probably 80-20 for United, and the bulk of the play has been in their offensive half. As they right away, right on cue, get back into that half, just playing it around, a little bit of a casual giveaway. Maintain possession though, look for a cross and a switch, and ball banged into the stands or into the team benches there. Little fight for it. CESENA comes out, possibly gets fouled, stays on his feet. The ref says keep going. United looking to just bang it around and doing well. Nice little touches down the flank. You see good movement. Alexandria is finding space, able to make nice little touch passes to one another without having to go too far. Keeping passing lanes open. We're going to have a foul here. Player just got clipped a little bit as he was releasing it without having to go too far. And you see the second lanes open. Coming in low on them. We're going to have a foul here. Player just got without having to go too embellished far. A little bit. From about 45 yards out. Certainly not a legitimate shooting opportunity, but looks to float it top of the box, far side. CESENA's there, but that second ball is what they just can't win. They get a first touch, and it seems like every time the ball has a magnet and finds a white jersey. United plays it across, gets missed. Looking for an opportunity to win it here in the corner, and our flag went up. You see United really pushing the envelope of the offside. It's about the third or fourth time they've been called, but also played some fantastic balls where they've caught guys. CESENA raising the hand looking for an offside that they did not get. Players fighting for it hard here. We're going to have a little bit of a pull on United. Seeing a little bit of a tricky play there. They do fight for it in the corner, able to keep it in. But possession to United, real quick, nice throw to the center back in the center of the pitch. That quick throw for young players, if you're watching, a quick throw and so often can alleviate pressure. But now CESENA wins it back, looking for a chance, gets the shot, and gets their first corner kick of the night. They were looking for their first shot on goal of the night, but they will certainly take a corner and hope that that shot comes off of this. So folks, we're right on the 30-minute mark. If CESENA could grab a goal here and make this 2-1, it gives us a whole different view tonight. Ball comes across, headed up and out. CESENA keeps it in and then knocked out of pressure. Oh, Alexandria first to the ball, and now they've got numbers coming back. Slotted across. If he can get this ball back across here, he has a partner. And he goes just, I believe, off the top of the crossbar. first to the ball, and now they've got numbers coming back. Here you see it. Slotted across. If he can get this ball back across here, he has a partner. Yes, just and he goes just, I believe. We're back into live action here with you folks. Giveaway for CESENA. Nice little flick touch. Oh, a great one touch. They have a man in. And that's what we were talking about. He had his moment of opportunity. He found some space. But right there, you can count 5 CESENA defenders in about a 12-yard box there in the center of the penalty area. Little Harry played back to the keeper, is able to get it out, but Alexandria maintains possession, to which they lose, and they're rewarded by losing it with a foul. Lost the ball, a little bit of frustration, kept going. Oh, so the ref is actually going back and giving what he believed was the first foul. Nice explanation by our official there. You see him kind of taking his time. Officials will often do that. They give a moment for the pressure to reduce. Plays a little long, little high. Again, so often they've been driving those balls low, tried to float one long. Seemed to just kind of hang up in the thin night air and keep floating. CESENA absolutely would be looking for one here before the half. Make this 2-1 at half. A little push from behind. United will have one almost the same spot from the other side of the field that they just had. Let's see if they go with the same idea, if they're floating one high and long, or go back to what's really worked for them pretty well. Driving balls to runners going low near post. So they play it back, and then they go high and long again. Ball floated in the middle, headed back across. Oh, excellent play. Looked like something right off the training pitch. Played it all the way across the defense, then headed it into the middle, right to a waiting player who was completely prepared for it and just was not able to get the touch on it he wanted. Really pretty play. Would have been just a fantastic goal. Chalkboard type goal that you show young teams that this is how you do it. But United continuing to maintain their strong possession edge. Have to believe that it's really close to the 75-25, 80-20 range tonight. Ball goes out. Alexandria very content to just play this back, bang it around. Not in any hurry. Oh, a little bit of a giveaway. Possible handling, not called. Alexandria, a nice little switch down the flank. I believe that they'd be looking for a runner here in the middle. CESENA very wise to that. Again, inside 30 yards, the 20-yard line. You see 8 CESENA players, 8 of the 11. Alexandria is able to bang that ball in. A touch, keeping possession here. Overlapping run. Oh, uses the overlapping run as a dummy. In other words, used him to fake out the other team because the defender went with him and then banged that hard far post. I think he wanted that to go a little further out and then bend in. But really an excellent play. That great run by the defender, an overlapping run, opened up some space, gave the man with the ball an opportunity to shoot, which he took advantage of. Again, seeing some pretty things here. This Alexandria United team, the bulk of them have been together now for several seasons, and you really see it. And they've been in the middle of the table of this league, so they've held their own for a while now. A good quality squad, not quite able to break through. CESENA gets their first shot on goal. in the end, probably not a great challenge for the United keeper. But coaches will tell you that 100% of the balls that are not kicked on goal don't go in. So sometimes you got to get those shots, hope that you hit it well, maybe you get the deflection, maybe you get a rebound off of a keeper. 35 minutes in and that's their first shot. Although coach did not seem happy with that choice there. And United is back down the left flank, looking to cut it in, hits the shot, goes near post with it. Might have taken a little bit of a deflection, certainly not struck as cleanly as he would have liked. Looked like he caught a little bit of the top of the ball and kind of spun on into the keeper. Second ball once again goes to United. Nice hard challenge. The ref's gonna say more hard than challenge. United with a quick restart. Certainly getting to be one of their trademarks. And we have a whole lot of dancing and pulling and jumping going on in the corner there. I think the ref was waiting to see. You have to believe that if the United player would have won the ball doing that, that he would have called it. But at this level, they're not going to call every little touch. Going to allow these guys to play a little bit and certainly see what happens. Alexandria is knocking it around, looking to create some space. A nice switch, very much a trademark of theirs. Switching down the flank. Certainly something you could see right off the training pitch. Looks to bend that one far post. Excellent shot, maybe even better save. On the flank. Here you see the shot. Something you can see right off the training pitch. And one step takes that one far post. Keeper makes a nice play shot. Parry that outside. Back to live play. Cross right into the middle. Oh, finds a United player's foot. Was not able to get that deflected on goal. Nice play here by the CESENA outside flank player. Making the run. Great battle all the way. Again, young defenders, what a great example for you. He misplayed it a little bit to start, then had to run an extra 30 yards, battling all the way, and in the end the defender won it because he never let go, never relented. Coaches will tell players that the moment in a game that you should play your hardest is after you've either made a mistake or you lost the ball. And we saw an example of that. And instead of the defender stopping and resting or pouting, he just fought and fought and fought. About a 40-yard run that the two made together, fighting back and forth. And our outside defender for CESENA came away with the ball and then immediately was able to get it into a counterattack, which coaches just love to see.
I think Noah texted you. Bruce, I'm here to help you with the camera.
Awesome.
You can just focus on commentating. I think the camera for you.
Yeah. You got it?
Yep. Easy.
All right, folks. We are about 6 minutes to go here in the half. United's playing down the line, looking for another opportunity. Same play earlier. That number 11 drove past this player up the touchline, got fouled. Excuse me, up the end line, got fouled. He decided to cut this one in the middle. See the first punt of the night. 18 for United, wins just another ball, as he's been doing all night with his chest, able to play it right to a teammate. Just such a great anchor for Alexandria United there in the back.
You're good.
Got slot through the middle, that's been open all day. Down the flank. Oh, the quick early ball. Runner's coming in. Appeared to kind of jump, thinking that maybe it was going to bounce more than it did. All right, here's who got fouled earlier. Nice little touch. Thought he might take somebody on. Bang!
What a shot.
who got fouled
Here you
earlier.
go, folks. Another look
Nice
at that.
little touch.
Look as this
So
ball
he
cuts
might take
across the
somebody
middle.
on.
One touch.
Bang!
For possession. Second touch. Upper corner
Who
with
got
some real
fouled
steam.
earlier?
As the Brits would say, that's a real cracker of a goal. Fantastic shot. Again, I apologize, Captain Obvious, but really what United was looking for. They did not want to go in half up 1-0 or even 2-1. They wanted to kind of get CESENA thinking this is what we've been through before, and really able to.
You're changing the score. Oh, you're changing on here.
To get the lead.
Perfect. All right, sweet. Thank you.
Yep, United real happy to go up a field goal. Take that 3-0 lead. Against CESENA down 9-0 at halftime last time out a week ago to Arlington. So certainly better, but a little bit of a different squad here. And this United squad will probably give that Arlington team a run, but certainly don't play the high pressure that they play. Much more content. And here we see just the one true forward, a true number 9 as they would say, who's wearing number 9 tonight. And then they really drop everybody else. So a very low pressure type of offense where that Arlington team is just on top of you and pressures just every inch of space, and if it goes deep into their offensive end, they will be there to attack coming out. Have an offside call here. CESENA looking to just get some possession. They would love to knock it around a little bit and keep it for a little bit. I don't think we've seen them put together more than 6 or 7 passes all night, folks. So nice little touch here. Really one of their best strands. And the announcers curse right as we talk about it. The ball goes wanting through the middle. Alexandria collects. And then you see the difference. Alexandria gets it. They're in really no hurry. They're looking to see what opens up. They're happy to bang it around the back. Slot it through the middle. And this has been all night what they've been doing, and then going to the switch. A little bit of a tug. Is able to maintain possession. And there's our switch. Alexandria doesn't seemingly play more than 3 passes in a row without switching fields. And bang, we're back again to the other side. Really opens things up. We got the slot going down. See whether he makes the move. Oh! Looks like he was a little bit in between that time. Hit it more like he was hitting a pass, but hit it a little bit more on frame. Potentially, if he plays that ball on the ground across, might be able to find a teammate's foot. Number 11 here for United has really been dangerous. He's very crafty, very good on the ball. AR2, Jim M, alerted us that we are adding 1 minute of stoppage time. So that means we have about 3 minutes to play. The announcers will always tell you it's a minimum of 1 minute. The ref gets to add more if they want. Nice bit of defending there by the CESENA forward. And we have our first booking of the night. 25 for Alexandria United. Came in just a little late. Took his feet out. 19 for CESENA. And made a great quick run. Darted through the middle. And was able to get clipped. Referees getting him in the book. CESENA's taking their time. Got about 2 minutes to play with here. Plenty of time. Looking for a chance. United, who just defends so well and really defends well in the air, back in the middle of the defense. Won another header. Here they're shielding it going out. See a little hugging and dancing going on. Sometimes you hear referees say, boys, save the hugging to after the game. Trying to kind of calm them down. Of course, on one end, Alexandria is going to call for that to be called. Same thing happened down the other end, and they seemed to think it was a great idea, and CESENA was asking for the foul. So that's how we go, right, folks? All right, there's our cross. Played right to his foot. The overlapping run. Nice little diagonal ball played through. Back to the flank. Looking for the middle. Is he going to go outside? No, he's cutting this in and out.
looking for the cross, doesn't force it. Oh, nice defending there. CESENA, as we've talked about, really closes in well. Ball back across, top of the box. Same thing we saw for the last goal. Oh, just misses. Last time our player had a little more space, drifting a little more to his right. Nailed that ball. Cross, top of the box.
To the right.
Same thing we saw
Here,
for the
we
last
went low
goal.
to the left. And that's going to end our
Just
first
misses.
half. Alexandria United will tell you that that's almost exactly what they drew up. Would have taken a 3-4 nothing scoreline at the half. Wanted to maintain possession 75% or higher. Wanted to create some opportunities. But more important, really wanted to surrender almost nothing. We have one official recorded save for Alexandria United at this point. As a coach, as a defender, as a goalkeeper, that's a dream. Goalkeeper coaches will tell you that a goalie's perfect game is to never have to touch the ball with their hands. And we didn't see a whole lot of it for the United keeper. Played it very well with his feet, maintaining possession, switching sides. All right, folks, we want to thank you for being with us. So we are at halftime. We're going to take about 10-15 minutes here. We're going to play our clip for a moment. If you would like to join us, we are starting to get some sponsors in. A great opportunity for you to share your business with the community, support your community. In the end, the goal would be that the teams can pay less for these types of services, focus on their teams, and the funding would really come from the community, for the community. So folks, we're going to play that. Please call us if you're interested in being a sponsor. And again, at half, this is Matthew Thomas, Alexandria United 3, CESENA 0. Cancel. And then slide over, go to the speaker.
but not exactly what they were looking for there. But that's better. Got right into the attack. Got a nice shot, not on goal, but over goal. So less than 2 minutes into the second half, and they got a beautiful strike on goal, something they did not do until the 30th minute of the first half. So you see the mentality a little bit quicker, a little bit sooner here for CESENA. Win it, get in the attack, get something on goal.
Yeah, I can't change
What
are you trying to change the halftime thing to second half. But when I bring that up, it doesn't even, it's very jittery.
If you go into timer and then you have to go to scoreboard styling, I believe. And I think that's where it is. Game name.
No, it's not the game name. I think,
so then go back out of it. It should be in there.
Yes.
Count that timer. All right, we have the ball played in. Off the free kick, headed out. United maintain possession. Whip it in. Period.
we'll try and do it at the, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hit that, but it brings up this, but then you can't.
It won't. That doesn't do it.
It hasn't been, yeah. See?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll fix it. It's fine.
So change the game name to the second half. We've done that before. See if that will let you.
You can actually see this.
Put it like in all caps and understand that. Folks, we are in the second half here. If you're just joining us, again, we want to really thank you for being with us tonight. I wish you could be here in person. As someone that just loves the fact that soccer became my sport, and it's an outside sport even when weather is not perfect. Always glad I wasn't a gifted basketball player by any means. Being in hot, sweaty gyms all winter never seemed like a good time, as much as I love the sport. So here we are, beautiful outdoors, gorgeous. Feels like a late summer's night. Starting to just get a little chill in the air, which feels good after being in the heat earlier in the day at youth soccer games all day. Just absolutely perfect night. Great fight going on in the corner. Oh, United comes out with it, looks for the cross. Well defended. Oh, CESENA plays that. He's going to want that one back. Alexandria doesn't hurry, does get a shot deflected. Again, you see the swarm of CESENA. They really have kind of the bumblebee effect. The space may be there for a moment, but if you don't take advantage of it, all of a sudden there will be 3 or 4. We have an Italian coach for CESENA, and you see the Italian defending mentality that we are in this as a team, and we would like to go ideally all season, win by a goal, but never give one up. And although CESENA just hasn't been able to hold teams just yet, you do see that mentality. If you've been with us throughout their season, they really are improving week to week. Certainly different competition, but this is a good United team that they have really played well defensively. It's here that CESENA kind of runs out of options, asks a lot of questions without many answers in the midfield. Then when they do get it to a forward, it always seems like it's a 1-on-5. And here we go. Alexandria wins it through the middle, plays it back, plays it across. We're going down the flank, looking for options. You really see with the United, no hurry. Being curious to see a little later in the season when they're playing a higher pressing team like Arlington, a little bit more of a gifted team like the Dream, whether they rush that a little bit. But tonight, they really feel like they could take their time and play it around. And it's worked well. And as we noted in the first half, continued to make those switches going side to side, which then has opened up the middle. CESENA's looking, plays it down the near side, a little bit of a foul. Fouls are starting to even out. Probably a couple more for the United side. We have our second booking of the night. From our perspective, that looked like that was probably more of dissent. He made the call. Player kept chirping as he ran away. Young Zach went to his cards. So we have 2 Alexandria United players in the book. Oh, a header flicked on, but just through to the keeper. CESENA forwards are just asked to do so much by themselves. And it really explains why they've only been able to come up with 1 goal in 2.5 games this season. But they've just got to hang back defensively and kind of shield off the pressure. They have gone more to a 4-4-2, what was looking like a 5-3-1 a little bit earlier on. And in formations, folks, they do transform, whether it's offense to defense or depending on the situation, depending on the scoreline. Alexandria has really seemed to kind of hang in their 4-3-3 most of the night, taking advantage of the outside flank players and then playing those balls in the middle. So here we have the typical cross, played across, looking in the middle, nothing there. Patience, gonna play it back, and looking to bang this across. Oh, switches it up, plays down the line. Down the line, flank player is open. Ball drifts a little bit too much into the middle. However, United are able to keep possession. That quick throw that we've noted that they're really kind of known for. A little bit of a push, not called. Again, referee's been very consistent from the beginning. He's letting them play. And these guys will tell you that they're men and they want to play like men, and they don't want every little touch called until, of course, they're fouled and they want it called. Being a lifelong defender and the father of a high-level goalkeeper, I'm all about tough defense and let them play. Here we have our switch, back to the flank, playing a little 1-2, mix it up. Oh, he waits. Our crafty number 11 has played so well tonight for United. Plays it back, slotted in the middle, found space, but not much time to do anything with it. On the outside, flicked in. I was gonna say, if that doesn't get headed out, that's gonna be trouble, but it does. But right to a United player. Oh, thought we might have another cracker of a goal, folks, and instead we have a ball down in the parking lot by the porta potties. But that's exactly what Alexandria United wants to do. Folks, I think if we had gone to their practice yesterday, we would see exactly what we're seeing tonight. And every coach will tell you that their absolute favorite thing is when you see Wednesday on Saturday. When you see the practice time, and then what they worked on is what you see. I wasn't at their practice, but it's not hard to figure out a couple things they worked on. Getting it out in the flanks, getting those runners making diagonal runs through the middle, and getting shots off of that. And again and again and again. And I bet Coach yelled switch more than 50 times in practice over the last 3 weeks, because every time they get it, they are switching the point of attack and allowing space to open up. Back in the middle, from the outside into the center midfield. Patience, a key word that they have implemented tonight. A little bit of a deflection. CESENA's going to look attack. Again, we've got 1 or 2 running on 5. Now they pull an outside back up, able to play it down the line. Finds his player, allows the defender to kick it out, and that will give CESENA an extra second to get the players back. Oh, nice little flick over the top. And then I believe we're going to have a throw in here for CESENA. And it was the pressure by the forward. Again, something just so understated in soccer. Coaches will ask young teams how many defenders should be on the field, and they will give you a number, 2, 3, or 4, and the coach will tell you everybody needs to defend. When forwards defend and win the ball, create space. Here we go, United on the attack. Ball was played, contact was made. Oh, keeper comes way out. The very, very edge of his box. Did play it with his feet just in case. Fantastic play. Boy, he read that well. Comes off that line quick. Again, a different keeper than we saw with CESENA last week. who was a young man that played really well. Got absolutely pelted for 11 goals, but probably had 25 saves in the process. A giveaway there. CESENA looking to attack. Back to our kind of 2-on-3, plays it through, finds some space. A one-on-one briefly, gets the shot. Not seriously contending, but a little bit of a different shot. Could have given some hope there for CESENA, but well played. Won the ball in the midfield, got it down, found a rare one-on-one opportunity that they barely have seen all night in the offensive third. CESENA winning balls. You see a little bit more of a feistier CESENA team in the second half. Now we've got a 3-on-2. CESENA has numbers, has a chance, cuts it back. Oh, excellent team defending there. Pressure cover, coaches will call that. One on the ball, one behind your man, protecting them. They got through. The second man defensively came through and was able to clear it out. CESENA with their most dangerous opportunity of the night. But we had started to say, we heard the coach at halftime, very, very passionate, really laying into the boys, trying to get them motivated. And we see them coming out in the second half with a little more feist and a little more fight. Nice little slotted through. Ball put on near post, headed out. We will have a substitution. Folks, we apologize. We did not receive rosters previous to tonight's game. Not been able to do a lot for you with names. And for those loved ones watching, we hope you're able to kind of see and follow your players. We wish we could call them out. We will continue to work on that as time goes on to get you more names. Coming into the game for CESENA, number 5. We'll give you an exiting player here in a moment. I believe it's going to be a young man on the far side. I believe that is number 10. All right, United takes the corner, plays it short, flicks it in. Oh, well played. Boy, that run was just a second late. Otherwise, that's trouble. Punts it a little far up into our bleacher area here where we're at. An improper ball was put into play. We will go with the sub.
Oh.
He's referee. I'm going to sign their referees for me. All right, we have a sub in for United. Number on the far side. Who's the king? The orange cuts just came in. So 15 has entered the game for Alexandria United. Nice big opposing figure at the center forward position, the bright orange cleats. See what kind of opportunities they're going to give him and what he can do with them tonight. Nice little touches, just playing it around patiently on the outside. AR says it was actually off of United, so CESENA will take a throw just past the midfield stripe. Look at the attack. You see United really kind of closed in. Fantastic Karate Kid kick there to get that out of trouble. Back to him. Possession all the way back to the keeper. Again, folks, the model we've seen just time and time and again. We did turn the speaker back on, right?
Mm-hmm.
HD. Okay.
Yeah, in the beginning you didn't. Yeah, I fixed it. We were all good.
Throws me off from doing the camera and done.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
All right, folks, just making sure volume and everything's good for you. Little possession here through the midfield. Slots it diagonal. Will the flag stay down? It does. Oh, that overlapping run that's been so dangerous. Can he get it in? Just held on to it maybe a moment longer than he wanted to. The throw will go to United, despite pleas from CESENA. But fantastic play defensively. Referee checking on the offensive player, make sure he's all right. I think he's a little bit more frustrated with himself. He was sent flying, but couldn't get the cross off after just a great drive on the touchline and then down through the end line, across, into the flank, looking for the chance. Ball whipped in. Player did have it for a moment, closed in again by CESENA. Little bit of a touch on the knee. Again, this ref has had none of that and very much has taken a mentality of let them play. Coaches and players will tell you how important it is to really read the referee, know what you've got. This referee's been very consistent, which coaches will tell you is what they're looking for. Whether they let them play a little bit more than you want or a little less, you want the same thing all night that you can adjust to. And great teams and great coaches adjust. And players are starting to see that this ref's letting them play. And I think we're going to see a little bit more physical play as they really understand that. Chance for CESENA now. Nice little touches through the midfield. Played up to the number 9 coming back. Center midfield goes through the middle. Takes a hit, goes down looking for the call. Fans yelling. And had that gone the other way, that same fan probably would have yelled, great defense. So here we are, folks. Playing it through, playing it around to the back. Very patient. Our one real shot this half has come from CESENA, not from United. But I think our 75-25 percentage for possession has probably been about the same this half. Alexandria not in any rush with a 3-0 lead. Alexandria looked to take the steal.
Bruce. No, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the team, so all good. Just focus on one shot for today.
Folks, I do want to give a shout out to my cameraman Bruce, who's doing a phenomenal job. If you were with us in the first half and you were kind of shaking with the camera a little bit, that was me on the camera. Bruce came and was able to take over and steady our camera and do a very experienced job for us. But we are having fun up here in the bleachers by ourselves. Bruce, could we ask for a better soccer night tonight?
Probably not. I mean, we got a lot of games today, so it's been fun covering all of them. But definitely good to just be around the game all day long, so I'm perfectly satisfied with the day's events.
Fantastic. Bruce is a high-level player himself. I, on the other hand, gave up the cleats a long time ago as a player, but 5 o'clock today, Bruce, I was refereeing in the sun, and I'm really happy to be standing as the sun has gone down in my nice DMV polo, relaxing, enjoying the beautiful evening. CESENA plays, and again, we've seen it so many times. We've got 1-on-5. Oh, and the one almost wins it. Oh, I think the ref did have to think about that for a second. It wasn't a lot. He went down, and refs will tell you when a player goes down and both hands go in the air, that is them asking for it, not really being fouled, because if you get fouled hard, you go down with your hands to protect yourself. Oh, and the one almost wins.
Yeah, cool. Just want to verify. We're good.
What's that? We're good?
It's verifying, yeah. It's verifying the sound.
All right, that got a little tight back there for United. He was 5 yards into the box. If that gets called, then we have a potential of a 3-1 game. But coming back, United just looking to possess in the back very patiently. Are looking for their switch or the ball up in the midfield. They opt for the switch, play it wide. CESENA is now starting to take away that outside ball a little bit that they were given so often in the first half. An adjustment we've certainly seen the team and the coach make since halftime, which has given Alexandria a little less space to play with. A couple of, 3 or 4 nice passes, what was done in one in the first half. Looks to slot the ball, great run down the flank, and the flag goes up. He just got ahead of them. I think coach would tell you that was the ball they wanted. But if it's played on a little bit more of a direct line and a little more steam on it, it gets there and gets there quicker before the offside run occurs. He played a little bit more of a spinning, bending ball, curling around left to right. Took a little longer to get there. So off the offside. Oh, Alexandria's fighting for CESENA almost gave away what would have been a nightmare in the back. At 3-0, they're really behind it. They're certainly chasing the game. But had that gone to 3-1, had they got the PK call, they would have felt better. But if Alexandria United wins that ball there in the box and we go to 4-0, I think that's all she wrote. But we will continue. We're at trying to figure out exactly where we are. We're at the 66th minute, folks. So roughly 25, 30 to go, depending on what we go stoppage time. He went 1 the first half. Don't expect to see too different this half unless something happens. A little bit of chirping from the CESENA player.
It was a push.
He got called for the push and wanted to argue and discuss it. Ref gives the universal sign for "I will have no more." We have some subs coming in. We mentioned that our 4th official, Audrey A., well-respected official, working her way up in the ranks here in the DC area. I don't think it's had as much to do as we thought she might have to. She has really done an excellent job. Teams, coaches have stayed to their areas for the most part. Players are chirping, of course, because that's what players like to do at this level, Bruce.
The worst idea ever.
Frankly, as a referee, if players don't chirp a little bit and you don't get a chance to tell somebody to be quiet and zip it, you really didn't have a good time. All right, we had a couple subs. See what that amounts to. New outside back in here for United. Playing it down, attacking the flank. 1-on-3, see what it can do. A little bit of touch from behind by the CESENA player. Oh, a fantastic shot. Oh, it was a steal. It's kind of out of nowhere. Got the steal. Folks, we think we got that replay for you. We're going to try to show it to you if we get a moment here. Ball played through. The United player was able to steal that. Bad pass in the back. Get out. A futsal style toe poke on it. Far post from here. Bruce clearly looked like it was going into me. Just caught the inside of it. See if we can get a chance to take a quick look at that. A futsal style toe poke. Bruce clearly looked like it was going into me. Just caught the in. We apologize. We weren't able to catch that in time for you. Would have loved to have seen the VAR review of that, but it clearly hit the inside of the post and bounced out. At no point did it go back across. And the post is on the line, so it can't hit the post and be in. It has to hit the post and go in. So clearly not. But boy, from what looked like an absolutely quiet play, all of a sudden 2 steps and we have a shot on goal into what was basically an open net and just off the inside of the post. So we stay at 3-0. Just the field goal lead so far for Alexandria United. We'll continue with possession. I think CESENA has to feel like they've been given a couple second chances here and they are still in it. They're going to need to get one soon to really feel like they could have a chance. Ball played in the middle. Oh, CESENA, a defender goes up high. A little bit of a fight there. Player goes down, slotted through. Defender trying to shield, keeper comes out. Oof. Player then coming back, goes over top of the keeper, which every defender will tell you they're not happy about. A little bit of a yell. Defending their keeper, which us keeper people enjoy and appreciate. We have a dangerous play here. Indirect kick coming for CESENA. Played short, played quick. Getting a little crowded here on this near side. Oh, nice slide and tackle. Playing ball forced out. We're going to have a throw in here for the United. That quick throw that we've seen again and again. And every time they've done it, player's been wide open. Attacking down the flank. CESENA defended that well. Folks, if you could see from the shot, 2/3 of our players are within this 15-minute area right here on the near side. So United goes with their very prototypical switch, opens things up, and now should they choose to come back here where there were so many players, there's now just 1 or 2 defenders. Ball played long, defender comes out. On this new turf, that ball bounced a little higher like we said it would. Did not get right back to the keeper. I think the defender thought that was going to get back quicker, and then all of a sudden left something in a little bit of danger. Keeper came off his line and played well. No keeper will tell you that 3-0 is a good night, but our young man back here has really held his own for CESENA. Again, in a team that yielded 18 goals in their first 2 games, giving up 3 to a pretty good United team. I think they're not happy with, but at the same time, really starting to see some progress that they were hoping for. And I believe they came into the upper division expecting to be competitive. Had not been in the first few matches, but tonight have put on a good showing for themselves. They would love to notch one here and make this a little bit more interesting, but certainly would love to keep it at 3. And on that, they have a giveaway in the defensive third. United knocking it around, looking for chances. Back out to the flank, played into the middle, looking for chances. Nice little touch. Oh, had a man wide open on the outside, couldn't find him. Steal through, oh, great little rollover touch. Played in. CESENA once again closes in. You think the guy has so much time, and 2 or 3 guys go quickly. Player goes down. The ref says that it was a United push. CESENA got the touch, played the kick, and then lost possession. United looking to play it. They're outside wide, playing it into the flank. Oh, nice little flick. Not quite able. But it seems like all night, Bruce, that the ball just has had a magnet, and it seems to find a white shirt. Coaches will tell you that they want to win the second and third ball. Not necessarily the ball played in. Obviously you want that, but you want those deflections. And again and again and again, they've come to the United. Player comes up, takes a shot. Certainly looked like it got a touch. Had some funky spin on it. And in fact did go out for a corner. As a referee, if a ball gets hit, you're looking to see whether the flight changes, whether you hear anything, or if any type of spin changes on the ball. That looked kind of like a major league knuckleball coming out there, something Tim Wakefield would have been proud of in the day. We have any old Red Sox fans with us, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're wondering why we're talking about Boston in the middle of a DC semi-pro soccer game. Bruce, as a Pittsburgh native, Tim Wakefield started with my Pirates when they were actually relevant before you and most of the folks here in our stadium tonight were born. All right, we have the corner coming in. We had to kind of keep you entertained, folks, while they fix the goals. Whipped it in hard, low. The AR immediately went up with the flag indicating that the ball had curved out. That ball curves out, a play and comes back in. It is considered out. Those lines do run to the heavens, but not far from curling that in the near post.
Not at all.
I heard a gasp from our cameraman here.
I thought he'd hit an Olympico.
Almost. Those old DC United fans will remember times that Marco Echeverri pulled off shots like that and took free kicks when everybody was thinking far post and curled at what looked like 10 yards of turn in the upper corners. Don't know that that's what he was going for, but he almost got it. Oh, nice little slotted pass. Just defended well there by CESENA. Able to run it out. And then just the flick goes out. Number 20 for CESENA. Again, folks, apologize we don't have names. But he was one that stood out to us last week, even in a tough match against Arlington. Just a hard-nosed defender that gives everything he's got. Defends well, even when he's a little outnumbered. There he won it. His touch under pressure just got away from him. But really has represented himself and his team well. And here he is. Sticks in against a much bigger opponent. Wins the ball. But that second and third touch back to the United. Player goes down. Everybody's yelling for a foul, just like if it's a U12 game. If little Johnny or Susie hits the ground, mom thinks that it's the foul of a lifetime and should be a red card and a 5-year sentence to the 11-year-old that did it. But the truth is, this new turf doesn't have the black rubber that you see in so many of the older turfs. They've gone to more of a sand, and it's a shaved wood and sand underneath. But what players say that they don't like as much as they like it so much more, and with the black rubber tires, they said that led to cancer. So they've gone to something new. But as evening comes in on a cooler night and you get just a little bit of dew in the air, this surface gets a lot slicker. And I believe that's what we saw. Ball slotted through. CESENA player running in. Alexandria United defender does a good job just to shield, run the ball back. Good communication with his keeper. They try the same ball, play it in, got the head, and that was the case where the player was in an offside position, stepped onside before it got both feet set, played the ball, therefore it's considered offside. Again, for those of you learning the game at home, in American football, offside has an S on it, and offsides, it's soccer, it's offside. So you can go to your 9-year-old son's game and sound like you are an expert. And I will tell you that most youth coaches don't seem to know that either, so you'll be one of the few, folks. All right. Alexandria really just trying to kind of pass this game out. They're in no hurry. They're certainly looking to not take any big knocks. Looking for an opportunity to possibly spring somebody through. But they really want to go home with a 3-0 scoreline and everybody intact. And as we say it, they give up a slot through the middle. And he gets it. Oh, he puts it in. We have a brilliant goal. We have a ball played from right around midfield. And he gets it. Oh, he puts it in. We have a brilliant goal. There you see the end of it, folks. I apologize. Having a little trouble tonight with the replays. But that ball was slotted through the middle. As we were saying, Alexandria is in no hurry to run this game out. They're just trying to pass around, stay safe, keep their lead, get out without any trouble. They open up in the middle. Defender gets the ball, slots it through, right through the middle. Number 9 for CESENA, playing the 9 position, did a great job to shield his body, so that ball went to the left of him. He kept the defender on his backside, allowed it to run through. He then ran after it, a step in front of the defender, one touch into the lower left corner. You see the body language of the United keeper, Bruce. He does not look happy.
Oh yeah, so never happy player, happy goalkeeper to concede. Not definitely goalkeeper of his caliber.
He absolutely was thinking clean sheet. But if he's like 90% of the goalkeepers in this world, he has some very mean words to say to the defense right there, not feeling like players should have been so wide open. Nice little turn, flick going outside, the flag is up. But now we're starting to see CESENA come to life. Again, in the last couple weeks, as the night went on, they went further and further and further down, and you saw body language change, and you heard coach get more and more frustrated. All of a sudden now, with about 10 minutes to play, they're in it. We go back to that close call that they had earlier. Don't think it was a PK, but had that been awarded, had they gotten it, we'd be looking at a 3-2 game. And a game that Alexandria United would tell you, really, they've had in hand. Ball banged through. Alexandria takes their quick throw. Again, something that obviously comes straight from the training ground. We've seen it just about every time the ball's gone out. And then with that, they win possession, looking to attack down the right flank. Knocked out by the defender. Bruce, if you had to kind of gauge a guess here with 10 minutes to go, you think we're going to see another CESENA goal and this crank up? We're going to see Alexandria kind of ride it out, or do you think Alexandria has another one in them tonight?
From just watching the body language, it seems obviously Alexandria is kind of losing their grip right now, obviously, which is why they're CESENA is able to even get these kinds of attacks going. You know, we're here with number 9 again. Yeah, the fire's just kind of seeming to kind of die out for them. I think
they certainly have taken a little bit more of a, didn't mean cut you off there, but
yeah,
a little bit more of a complacent attitude in the second half, without a doubt.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of what it's coming down to. There's a lot of long balls, a lot of low probability, just nothing really being strung together as much anymore.
All right, here we go. Let's see. This is our sub. You get a nice ball into him. He gets a good first touch. Can he finish? Oh, we have a fantastic save by the keeper. 15 was the sub for United. He has been itching for it. All right, here we go. Let's see. This is our sub. Get a nice ball into him. He gets it off his knee. Here you have the replay. Oh, we have a fantastic save the near by the keeper. Curling ball. Curled it with his left foot. A young player brings that into the middle, takes the right foot, which plays right into the keeper's angle. He played it outside, almost curled it from outside in. Keeper really had to extend. Keeper looked good there in the air. Okay, so let's see what United can do off the corner and what kind of counterattack CESENA comes off of it. Oh, nice little flick. Up just wide. You know, it's almost as if they hear us, and I've been known to have a big mouth that carries. Once we said they looked a little complacent, they immediately played a nice ball through.
It's commentator's curse right there.
Yeah. I'd like to think we're giving them some good advice up here that they can use. All right, played out, bouncing around. CESENA does win possession, looking for a chance. Plays it back, flick up. We have our 1-on-5. Oh, maybe the 100th ball won by number 18 tonight for Alexandria United. CESENA getting through now, though. Looking to play their 9 down the wing. They've got him. They've got him in a 1-on-1. Flicks it back, getting tight over there, though. Oh, United looks like they had played it out, but deflected off their own player. CESENA does win it in the corner, but into just a host of defenders there for United. All right, here comes the flag. We're allowing play to go through. We'll see if the ref comes back and gives a card on that, which he has the option of doing. Oh, nice little flick around. Looking, drive in the middle, finds his player, right on his foot in the middle. Oh, after a save, puts it in. Official will nice little flick around. Come back. Looking, drive in the middle, finds his player, right on his foot in the middle. Jeopardy. Oh, after a save, puts it in. CESENA players arguing that that ball was out on the near touch. The AR is clearly saying the ball touched the line. The ball has to completely cross. It's not an NFL touchdown we're looking for. Stayed on the line, played down. A great little crafty touch into the middle. Found his player, wasn't able to get it. Keeper made a nice save, but all he could do under pressure there was just get a deflection on it. Unfortunately, got unlucky. Went right back to the forward. He shot with his right, collected it with his left, put it in one touch, left footed. So we have 4-1 here, folks, with about 5.5 minutes of playing time, probably a minute or so of extra time. And right when CESENA looked like they were knocking, United comes with a great answer. Nice little touches here. United did an excellent job. They played negative, Bruce, so well. They've played so many balls backwards tonight to maintain possession. Not forcing it, and here we go. And especially they're not in a hurry, gonna look to knock it around. Oh, nice little outside of the foot touch. Trying to play 15 through the middle, kind of get him on the outside, maintains possession, and then loses it. CESENA kind of takes a mighty whack at it. They finally win a second ball, play it long. 9, who's been so dangerous with great speed and skill, unfortunately two United players that play so well together. The two big center backs for Alexandria United are really a force to be reckoned with. Different style of players, but just both very composed. That was a case where it was so obvious that they played together and have played together for a long time. Really worked that, just so crafty together, very composed. The forward, the 9 for CESENA, is the one player that's been giving them fits all night, and I thought he might be able to do something there out of nothing, and he almost pulled it off. I think that goes back to our complacency. That was a ball that was easily passed and corralled earlier in the night. You know, players are getting a little tired again. Our night's getting cool. We're right at about 69 degrees, folks, so beautiful night. Players are not getting hot and wore out, but it's a big field. It's a game that's been up and down, so players certainly are starting to feel that. Played it through. Excellent defensive header there. Possession maintained by CESENA. Not in a hurry, although they're certainly going to look to attack quick. Here they go with the long ball. Oh, and a deflection off. Cleaned up well. Again, the team defending by United. But that's the case, folks. It's the Alexandria United defender purposely played it. Even if a player had been in an offside position, he would have been allowed to maintain possession and go with it. Looked like that might be dangerous. But that second and third defender coming in for United has been so strong all night. A team you're just not going to score a ton of goals against on an average night because of how they play team defense. Knocking around down the flank, looking for some options, not in any hurry, any rush. If you're the CESENA team, all you're hearing in your head right now is tick, tick, tick. Time expiring. 3 goals in less than 3 minutes, not likely. And coaches will tell you there's no such thing as a moral victory. That goes down as a loss in the scorebook.
Great quote.
You like that as a player?
Great quote.
Competitive high-end players hate the idea of a moral victory because either you win or you lose.
There is no such thing as a happy second place. So.
And here, folks, you have the difference between a high-end player and your cameraman Bruce and someone that has spent much more time on the sideline as a coach than on the field. And I would tell you as a coach, I'm looking for progress.
Yeah.
And may not be a moral victory, although there's times as a coach, I'm okay with a moral victory because that tells me that my team is coming along. But that's what I'm looking for. And I think if you're CESENA, you're seeing progress. They came up from the first division. They clearly were not at the level of the first few teams. They did get a really rough first couple matches. And they're really a match behind. Most teams are on their 4th match this season. They're on their 3rd, not having had time to put things together, and that's what you're seeing. But every half you see them, they're playing a little bit better. Okay, here we have Alexandria. Oh, nice quick attack. Just bent it a little outside. Tired player loses it. More tired defender. People calling for the card. You know, Bruce, a few years ago, anything that was deemed a tactical foul had to be a card. From FIFA, from US Soccer. They went away from the term tactical foul, which doesn't exist now in the law book and in the teaching of US Soccer officials, to denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity or stopping a promising attack. SPA is the term that referees use. So that was not a promising attack. It was a tactical foul, so no card is given. Whereas under the guidelines from about 3 years ago, the ref would have been just about forced to give that card to a player who's leaving the box, not entertaining goal, not attacking, not causing problems.
Just slowing down the progress of it.
Just slowing down the progress. You probably hear the inner official coming out. I like the fact that we don't have to give a card on that simply because it was a purposeful foul. And Alexandria will tell you they can pull them as much as they want the rest of the night because every free kick's going to take about a minute and a half to occur. Ball deflected out by CESENA. Alexandria. One thing I like here, Bruce, is even up 3 goals late in the game, you see 8 players in the attack for Alexandria. They are not parking the bus in the back.
Yeah, so that was definitely a comment I made earlier, thinking, you know, they were probably going to flutter out a little bit and just accept the win at 3-1, but definitely turn it up in these last couple of minutes. I think getting the goal in the first place is kind of what sets that momentum going. Momentum shifts are massive for any team, so can carry you to a massive victory in no time.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think the goal by CESENA was a little bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah, definitely another one to think, another moment to think about is, you know, they get a momentum boost and your team has to wake up now and really defend and play properly. Sometime. Go ahead, sir.
I was just going to say, no, coaches will tell you the most dangerous lead in all soccer is 2-0. All right, folks, there we have the final whistle. We have your final score tonight as 4 for Alexandria United, 1 for CESENA. That is 2 goals in 2 games for CESENA. So they're starting to get a little bit of momentum going. United, I think, overall will be happy with this performance. I think if the coach would go back and look at the film of it, he would see that there were definitely about 10-minute blocks where they seemingly took a nap and went out for coffee. They did come back and they played well to the end. But I think a good night, an enjoyable game to watch. Sometimes a 4-1 game is one without much. Feel like we had a fair amount back and forth and some good things going on. So as we head out tonight, Bruce, final thoughts for us?
No, it was a good game. I was happy to be able to come here and help out. Again, you've done a wonderful job commentating this evening, so.
He was paid to say that, folks.
Absolutely not, but definitely wonderful job commentating. Yeah, I think just like I said, scoring that last goal just wakes up your team, makes you have to fight again. Some teams are expected to just lay down and, you know, lose or die after, you know, a 3 or 4 goal scoreline. But, you know, I'm glad CESENA didn't just let that happen and decided to come back and, you know, at least get a punch in the mouth, you know, for their efforts. So
I'll tell you what, number 9 for them is a scary, dangerous player.
Yeah.
If they could put some midfield with him, get another player, get more of the attack going, get him the ball more often, not 1-on-5. I think he's going to really tally some goals and give some teams some fits.
Yeah, for sure. But that'll be our evening, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody for watching. This has been DMV Soccer Media. We are signing off. Have a wonderful night. Tune in tomorrow for more UPSL action.
Thank you, folks.